We got an over-under for if you're going to forget to pause when you yell at her, or if you forget to pause when you profane.
I don't drop profanity.
It is sick.
Depends how this game goes, right?
I didn't drop any profanity last game.
Yeah, but
The thing over,
it was different last time.
whoever's the admin will have to accept it. What is it?
BJ tried to fix that picture.
I saw there's a picture of him and Brecken now.
The one that
He tried to fix it.
he tried to fix it
I
so
sent
it
it
was
over.
just
I didn't
Brecken.
have that snap
Side-
sideline. I didn't have that, so I downloaded it and requested it. So whoever's the admin, I just gotta wait on them to approve it.
You requested what?
On sideline.
What did you request?
It said that it had to be accepted by the admin to pick up my kid or something.
I don't know who the admin is. I don't know who the admin is.
That would probably be either Garrett. That would probably be Garrett.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one.
They should make me
Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at Field 2 here at Drakes Creek Athletic Complex here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where Oklahoma Drive is getting ready to take on Unity 14U out of Santa Fe, Texas. My name is Pedro Claudio, and I'll be bringing your play-by-play here for this contest, the second of pool play for Oklahoma Drive. Earlier today, Oklahoma Drive played a game against Z20 Bombers 13U and lost that game. And they have a chance now to go 1-1. But they're going to have to find their crispness and be very focused here so they can get to a 1-1 record. Pool play matters here at this Southeast National Championship. It's not a matter of seeding or anything like that. It will be a matter of how you do in pool play against other competition. We're waiting on umpires to get going, but meanwhile, we're going to give you the starting lineup offensively and defensively for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Unity 14U. Leading off and playing first base will be Peyton Johnston. Batting second, playing left field, will be Brecken Franks. Bella Lanier bats third and will be in the circle pitching. Tessa Claudio cleans up and will be playing third base. Bella Johnston bats fifth, playing shortstop. Jordan Barfield bats sixth, playing second base. Emil Wardwell bats seventh and is the designated player. Batting eighth, Natalie Silva, playing center field. Piper Poff bats ninth, playing catcher. And batting 10th, playing right field, will be Elena Krzyzewski in right field. Umpires are out there. And they're going over ground rules here as we get ready. 70-minute time frame for each of these contests. There is a run rule in effect, and there is no run limit in any one inning. So Oklahoma Drive needs to pick themselves up off the mat after a rocky first game of pool play and come out of the gates. We'll talk here briefly about the opponent they have right now in Unity 14U Ott out of Santa Fe, Texas. This is actually the first contest for this team in USSSA play. This roster completely put together 27 days ago. So let's see if we can find out anything about any of these players. Maybe where they've been playing. None of these players have ever been on the USSSA roster, according to USSSA. Interesting. Guess we're going to learn a lot about this team as we play it. Have a feeling we're the visiting squad. By the way, game clock is 7:04, 70-minute time limit. That means we're playing until 8:14. Otherwise, so 7:04 is the game time. with a 70-minute time limit. And I'm guessing we are going to be batting. I don't have to guess. We are going to be batting. Looking at warm-ups, the young lady in left field is the one that we've got to be mindful of. She's got some velocity to come in here. Peyton and Brecken saying hello to the crowd here. And hello to the YouTube streaming audience. Thanks for joining us. As we get ready for Oklahoma Drive softball. First game definitely didn't go our way. But as we get ready for game 2, it's time to sit back, relax, and for the next 69 minutes, enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Here we go. Peyton Johnson, Brecken Franks, Bella Lanye all do up this inning in this contest against Unity 14U Ott. Their first game on the USSSA slate for 2025. Peyton Johnson steps into the box, ready to go. We are on field 2, which is definitely different than the field we were on earlier. This has got the mesh snow fence of sorts, somewhere around 195 to 200 foot around. Last contest, we saw a couple go over that mesh fence for home runs. And you can see a yellow line up there where it's going to be. First pitch to Peyton. On the outside corner for a strike, and we're underway here in the top of the first inning. Hit in the air. And we're going to see. And it drops. Peyton's going to go to second. And she's on with a stand-up double. So second pitch swinging, Peyton Johnson drops it. This is a baseball field, so it's got an extended dirt infield. The outfield is going to be a little bit confusing. But Peyton's aboard with a leadoff stand-up double, and Brecken Franks is coming aboard. First pitch to Brecken on the outside corner for a strike. On the play, a straight steal from Peyton Johnson. And Oklahoma Drive looking very aggressive here to start out in the top of the first inning. Peyton at third. Brecken down in the count 0-1. Nobody out. 0-1 pitch. I don't know what kind of swing that was, but that's a strike. It's 0-2, and Brecken's got to swing at something that she can hit. That pitch out of the strike zone into the right-hand batter's box. She gave a half swing, but nothing doing there. It's 0-2. Change up just outside. Count goes to 1-2. Coach Shannon Gogol at first. Coach Garrett Lanye at third, head coach. Hit on the ground to short. That's going to score a run no matter what. Nobody picks it up. That's going to be a reach on error. A run scores and Oklahoma drives ahead 1-0.
Hey, keep us going, Bella.
So drive on the board first at 1-0. And that brings up Bella Lanye. Shows bunt. Pulls back. It's a strike. Brecken's going to second. That's a straight steal. So Brecken gets a steal of second base. And Bella's down in the count 0-1.
Hey, fast feet, nine.
Umpires. You can't be in the doorway. Umpire told them they cannot be in the doorway. In the dugout. It's a safety protocol. It's a safety protocol. Umpire points at me, says I'm correct. But it is a safety protocol to keep everybody safe. A foul ball hard to that side is going to be a damage. That's hit on the ground hard to second. Bella grounds out. But Brecken moves over to third, and there's one away. That brings up Tessa Claudio.
Let's go, Tess. Base hit, brings one in.
Tessa comes up to her first at bat with Brecken at third. Chance to drive home a run. First pitch swinging, hits it right into the left-handed dugout. This is why the umpire said no players in the doorstep. She fouls it to left side. It's 0-1. Tessa needs to wait on the pitch. So she can get in the field of play. Hit on the ground to third. Everybody's going to be safe. Tessa's going to reach on a fielder's choice.
Hey, my heart can't take that.
Let's go. Keep us going. Go, BK.
So Tessa reaches on a fielder's choice. Nobody is out. Brecken stays at third. Shows bunt. Goes in for a strike. Tessa advances to second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal. That is correct from the crowd. Tessa Claudio did not get a steal. 0-1 pitch. Bella Kay stepped away and then stepped towards it. 0-2. Runners now on second and third, only one away. Oh, Bella Kay swung at a pitch that was at her head.
Dagger. There you go.
And Brecken doesn't know how many outs there are on the bases and gets tagged out for the third out. So an out on the bases. And Oklahoma Drive runs themselves out of another inning. So the strikeout produces a second out. Brecken doesn't realize that there were only two away, walks off the base, and gets tagged out. So an inning that should have resulted in multiple run scoring results in one. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Drive leads Unity 14U by a score of 1-0. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We're going to stay with you right here, and we're going to go over the defensive starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive as they take the field for the first time. In the circle and pitching, Bella Lanye. Behind the plate and catching, Piper Poff. Peyton Johnson at first. Jordan Barfield at second. Bella Kay Johnston at third, at shortstop. Tessa Claudio at third base. In left field is Brecken Franks. Natalie Silva's in center, and Helena Krzyzewski is in right field. That is the starting lineup defensively for Oklahoma Drive. In this contest, they've got to play defense now as they lead 1-0, their first lead in this 2025 Southeast National Championship.
I can yell at myself harder than anybody else can yell at me. Yeah, see somebody do it, man. Fucking hit it.
Here we go, defense. Here we go.
First pitch from Bella. That's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. We're underway here in the bottom of the first inning. Oklahoma Drive. Parents and fans going to help fuel this Oklahoma Drive chatter today. Second pitch hit in the right field for a hit. Next batter. First pitch from Bella. Hit on the ground right up the middle. Stop by Bella K. Stop for one. And over for a second double play. Bella K. Johnson gets a 6-3 double play going. That's Bella K. to Peyton Johnson. And that's a tailor-made double play. Bases empty, 2 away. That had trouble written all over it, but Bella K. Johnson stops it right on the bag and throws it to Peyton for the double play. That pitch hit in the air. That's going to fall. That's fair. Helena's got to get it in. Somebody's got to go get it. Somebody's got to go cut that ball off. There's no reason that Bella K should have been all the way in right field to go cut that ball off. That ends up being a stand-up triple. The ball dropped fair. The infield needs to be going out to go get the ball. I don't understand that. Stand-up triple. Safety protocol called on Unity. First pitch down in the dirt. Nice stop by Piper Poff to keep the runner at third from coming home. So 2 away, a runner at third, a 1-0 count. Drive needs an out. Hit on the ground to Tessa. Bobbles. That's going to score a run. That's a reach on error, and Unity has scored and tied 1-1. First pitch in the dirt. That's going to be a straight steal at second base. And now we're in a situation where that first run has scored. That run is unearned. Hit in the air. Somebody's got to come and get it. Helena's there. She drops it. Another run scores, and it's 2-1. We got to catch balls. We got to start talking. We got to start playing like we're hungry. Mia's going to come in for Helena. So it's 2-1 Unity. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Each of these 2 runs are unearned. Doesn't matter. It's 2-1. Drive needs to start playing some defense. Hit in the air, foul. Drops harmlessly. It's 1-1. Here's the thing. Unity's swinging late, and they're hitting balls in the right field. Gets away from Piper Poff. That's a wild pitch that allows the runner to advance to second. 3-1 now the count. Bella needs to trust her defense. Right now the defense hasn't helped her out. Swung on, miss for strike 2. Strike 2. So the count moves to 3-2. Drive needs to come back. Bella needs to come back with a good pitch here to get this third out. On the outside corner for strike 3. That ends the inning. Unity 14U scores 2 unearned runs. And after one, they lead 2-1. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move to the top of the second inning. Jordan Barfield leading off. First pitch swinging, nothing doing. It's 0-1. So Drive trails Unity by a score of 2-1. Second protocol warning. Up high. Umpire calls time. So a 1-1 count. That hit her. So Jordan reaches with a hit by pitch. And that brings up Mia. Pitch from Mia. She pops it up, lifts it up.
Stay with it.
And that's an out. So Mia pops up on the first pitch. First pitch to Natalie. Inside for a ball, 1-0.
Go, Niner. Punch it. Let's go.
Drive needs to focus on getting line drives and swinging on good pitches. This Unity pitcher, that's up high at the letters. First strike, it's 1-1.
You see it. Let's go, baby. Let's go now.
So a 1-1 count to Natalie with Jordan at first, one away. Swings at a pitch that almost hit her. Count moves to 1-2. That's a foul ball. Jordan has to go back to first.
Go, Allie. One more.
Counts at 1 and 2.
Go, Nat. Battle kid.
You got this, Tiffany. You can.
Drive needs to battle back. Pops it up. And she pops up to the first baseman for the second out of the inning.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Piper.
So 2 away.
Go, Piper.
And another pop-up. Oh my gosh. So Drive pops up out of the inning. They go to the bottom of the second inning down 2-1. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Drive trailing Unity 14U by a score of 2-1.
Randy. Go basket you wear over there in the lineup.
7, 8, 9 hitters due up this inning for Unity. Laita! First pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. On the outside corner for a strike, makes it 1-1.
There you go, B. 0-2-2.
Swung on and fouled off to the left side. Count moves to 1-2.
Go, Bella.
That pitch is fouled to the net. Count goes to 1-2. So 1-2 count still on the leadoff batter for Unity here in the bottom of the second inning. That one's fouled out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch coming. Almost got her to bite. Count moves to 2-2. Two pitch. On the inside corner for strike 3. Leadoff batter strikes out looking for Unity.
Way to go, Bella! Way to go!
So one away, bases empty here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch, hit to the backstop. It's 0-1. I did not flinch that time. Normally I do. We're going to fix this up. Next pitch, swinging. Makes the count 0-2. An 0-2 pitch coming. That's considered just low. Count moves to 1-2. Second of 3 pool play games we're playing right now. Swung on, missed it, strike 3. Gonna have to go to 1. Oh, gosh. And the strikeout in the dirt results in a runner at first. So a runner at first now. That's an out. So a single to left field. And then a throw, a runner is out at third, getting picked off. That goes Bella Johnston to Tessa Claudio for the second out of the inning. So a runner now at second, 2 away. Nice heads-up play by Bella Kay to get it to Tessa. Tessa getting a nice tag and scoop it up for that second out. Hit on the ground to Bella, who throws it to Peyton for the third out of the inning. So Drive works their way around a strikeout that results in a runner on base. And we go to the top of the third inning. Drive continues to trail Unity by a score of 2-1. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Helena, Peyton, and Brecken all due up this inning for Oklahoma Drive against Unity 14U, trailing in this contest in the top of the third inning by a score of 2-1. Lights are starting to come on as sunset is officially at 8:07, 32 minutes from now. Lana shows bunt, drops it down, but it's foul. 0-1. Good idea after 3 pop-ups in the second inning. Did nothing for Oklahoma Drive. She got the bunt down, but they were so far in. That was an easy out for her, unfortunately. Needed to change the play or something with them that far in. 1 away. That brings up the top of the order, Peyton Johnson. And that Oklahoma Drive, top of the order, has got to do something. Hit in the air. That's popped up to the shortstop for the second out. Oklahoma Drive is popping up. So 2 away for Brecken Franks. First pitch up high for a ball, 1-0. That's on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1. That one is fouled away. Count moves to 1-2.
Go the next one.
You got this, kid. You out rally, you're starting it.
All right, let's go, B.
Come on, kids. Go, Brecken.
So Brecken down in a count, 1-2. 2 away and the base is empty. Trying to start a 2-out rally. That's way outside. Change up. Nothing doing. 2-2. Drive, hurting themselves. Just needs to put the ball in play and make the Unity defense make some plays. Hit through the third baseman. Down the left field line for a hit. It's into left field corner. And she's up with a stand-up double. So Brecken
Brecken, there are 2 outs. Make sure she's got it.
So 2 outs. Brecken on base. Her dad yells at her that there's 2 outs, so she knows there's not 3. And Unity's going to have a pitching change. They're going to bring in the heat now. They're not waiting. Watched this young lady earlier. They're bringing in a separate catcher too. They're bringing in a separate catcher. So a new battery all the way across. Wearing an AirPod. So we've got a pitching change. Brecken at second. Pitcher's got velocity. We're going to see if she's got the accuracy that goes with it.
Hold on a second. I gotta have my
Drive trailing in this contest by a score of 2-1. So warm-ups are over. A brand new battery in place.
Who's talking to her? He just popped in the holding.
Hit on the ground to the pitcher, picks it up, throws it to first for the out. That's the third out of the inning. One pitch and an out. Drive doesn't score. We move to the bottom of the third inning. Unity leads Drive by a score of 2-1. It's Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move in the bottom of the third inning. Drive trails Unity 14U by a score of 2-1. Both runs scored were unearned in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch swung on, foul tipped. It's 0-1. We're going to see how good this lighting structure is. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, missed for strike two. Swung on for strike three. First batter strikes out swinging for one away. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. One more pool play game tomorrow at 6 o'clock. That game against Northwest Arkansas Savage. A little bit low, 1-1. 30 more minutes left in this contest by time. So plenty of time for Drive to get back in here and take the lead. They're going to have to play some really good defense. They're going to have to find a way to scratch a run across against a high-velocity pitcher.
You got this, Bella.
Bounces in 3-1. Bella's got to throw strikes here. So a 3-1 count coming. That's up high for ball four. Runners aboard. First pitch down low for a ball. They're trying to rattle Bella. They stole. 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. Tessa gets it. Gets it to third for now. Nice job by Tessa. Showing some range. Getting it to first for the out. Runner does advance to third. There's 2 away. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. So Drive needs to get one more defensive out here. That pitch, strike at the letters. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to Bella, who picks it up. Too late, and throws it away. A 1 run comes to score. So what should have been the third out is now an error on Bella. An error on the play and an error on the throw. 2 errors on that play result in a runner at second and a run coming in. It's 3-1. Still 2 out. Hit on the ground to Bella Kay. Picks it up, throws it to first for the out. That ends the inning. But a run comes across, another unearned run. And Drive now trails 3-1 after 3 innings. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Tessa Claudio, Bella K. Johnston, Jordan Barfield all due up this inning against Unity 14U. Down 3-1. They need runners. One of the things they need to do is make these guys make plays on the infield. Hit hard balls, bunts, put them in situations where they're going. So Tessa leads off. She reached earlier on a fielder's choice. First pitch swinging at a ball that's at her face. It's 0-1. Next pitch, foul to the backstop, and now she's swinging at everything high.
You're all right. You're okay. Take deep breath. You got it.
So Tessa down in the count 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bobbles.
There you go.
Still throws her out at first.
Stay with it.
Stay with it.
One away. So Tessa got set up for the changeup.
Go, BK.
One away. Balakay just tried to bunt a ball that was way high. Got to pull it back. Got to pull it back. That was a ball. Instead, it's 0-1. Bunted it. So 2 pitches, nothing in the strike zone, and we're fouling it all the way back. Balakay's got to battle back here.
Let's go, BK.
Give it a ride.
Up high for a ball. 1-2.
Have confidence.
That's a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Brings up Jordan.
All right, Jordan, let's go. All right, let's go, Jordan. Here we go, Jordan. Here we go.
Hey, 2 out rally. Jordan, get started, kid.
First pitch way high. Somebody laid off of a first pitch high ball. 1-0. One 0 pitch coming. The check to first was called a ball. It's 2-0. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 2-1.
All right, here we go, sister.
Go, Jordan.
2-1. Way high. 3-1. Jordan ahead in the count, 3-1.
That was a good battle. That was a good battle. Right there. That's a good battle. All right, here we go. Keep it up.
And these nets are going to kill me today.
There you go. Way to battle.
So another foul back keeps the count at 3-2.
Go, Jordan.
Hit in the air, right hand, right center field. That's going to drop. Jordan drops a 2-out single. That brings up Mia. Yep. Gogol yelling not to swing at the rise ball pitch. First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
You got it. Let's go, sis.
You're good, Mia.
So Jordan Barfield at first, 2 away. Mia looking to spark a 2-out rally.
Yeah, give it a ride.
Swung on a miss for strike 2. Throw to first. Jordan was 1 foot away. Nothing doing there. 0-2.
Be smart, Mia. Battle, kid. Let's go, Mia.
Let's go out.
Way high. Nice stop by the catcher. Keeps Jordan at first.
Nothing or walking, kid.
All right, here we go. Defense. All
cheering. That's all that matters.
Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. So that's a drop third strike with 2 outs. That was a drop third strike. Everybody's safe. Less than 2 outs. First base being occupied would just constitute an out, but with 2 away, every base is available. So Mia advances to second. Good job by Jordan, forcing the throw to second. Mia advances to first on the play, and that keeps the inning alive for Natalie Silva. Natalie can get a hold of one. We have a different ball game here. First pitch swung on a miss for a strike. It's 0-1. Everybody's got to be moving. If Natalie wants to do something a little bit off kilter, this would be a good time to do it. 0-1. Bounces in. Nice stop by the catcher. That keeps everybody at first and second. Really nice dig by the catcher there to keep first and second occupied and not allow them to advance. 1-1 to count now. Way high. Good eye by Natalie.
Way to go, Nat. Way to watch that ball.
Count moves to 2-1. Late swing. Count moves to 2-2. Good throw to first. Almost picked off Mia. Yep.
Let's go, Nat. Battle, kid. Battle.
So Natalie's got to battle back from a 2-2 count. Swung on Mr. Strike 3. Drive puts a couple runners aboard, but doesn't do anything with it. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Drive trailing 3-1. Only 14 minutes left in this contest. Drive's going to have one last chance at this. Hurry up mode for Oklahoma Drive here as there's 15 minutes left and they're down 3-1. There's 15 minutes left on the clock. First pitch swinging. Somebody's got to come and get it. Jordan gets it. One away. First pitch to the next batter. Down low for ball 1-0.
Go, Bell. You got this, kid. Bring it in there.
Over the plate for a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Changeup gets her swinging early. It's 1-2.
All right, let's go defense.
Swung on, hit on the ground of Jordan, who throws it to first for the out, 2 away.
Hey, one more, brother. One more, kid. You got this.
3-2-1. 3-2-1.
So 2 away. Hit on ground foul to left side. 0-1.
1-2-2.
2 down, plays a 1. Woo! Go.
Bobby, I love you.
Count moves to 1-1.
Lobella.
Tessa's got to pick it up and throw.
Good job.
Tessa stops it but can't get it, and that's a 2-out reach. Another error on Tessa.
You're good, baby. You stopped it. All right, shake it off and let's get play 1.
2 away. Out of the zone, straight steal a second. Puts a runner at second with 2 away. Piper Paul, Valeda Krzyzewski, Peyton Johnson all due up this inning. There's 9 minutes left in this contest. And they're going to have to go through a top and a bottom of the order, or top and a bottom of the lineup quickly in order to get a 6th inning. So they got to be all in right now, get something going. First pitch down low and outside for a ball, 1-0. Tense moments now for Oklahoma Drive and for Unity 14U. This is crunch time. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled, out of play. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming to Piper. Swung on, popped up. Pitcher catches it for the first out of the inning. 1 away. Helena shows butt, pulls back, nothing doing. 1-0. The corners are in. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-1. Good idea by Elena to swing. She's just got to make contact now. Tipped into the mitt. Count goes to 1-2.
Battle here, kid. Battle.
That's up. That pitch called on the outside corner, we'll call it generously, for the second out of the inning. Drive's going to have to go into super hurry-up mode. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. If Drive has to go out in the bottom of the inning, they need to be ready to go right now. Anybody who's not batting needs to be ready with a glove. 0-1. We got 6 minutes left. Hit on the ground to the second baseman. Bounces favorably. And that's the last out. Drive needs to hurry up and get out there on defense. We've got 5 minutes left. No, we're not the home team. No, but we are the visitors, and we're down 3-1. We need to get 3 quick outs. Let's go.
Go D!
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
3 down.
Got to get a chance. Quickly.
All right, here we go.
There is no music. We just got to go.
All right, let's go. All right, let's go.
They don't got time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Literally less than 5 minutes left on this clock. Bella's got to throw strikes. Defense got to make plays.
All right, let's go D!
It's crunch time.
Go big guy.
Every second's ticking. First pitch hits the batter.
All right, let's go.
First pitch gets away. 1-0. We got problems. 4 minutes left in this contest. Bounces to the backstop again. Bella needs rosin or something really quick.
You're good, Bella. Take it off, kid.
Runner now at third. Literally a runner's at third on 3 pitches. Bounces all the way to the backstop. 3-0. At this point, unless a miracle happens, it's pretty academic. That was a strike a while ago. So far, outside of the safety protocols, I've been unimpressed with the consistency of the balls and strikes. That wouldn't change the outcome of either of these games, though. That one's a strike. 0-1. The runner advances a second on defensive indifference. It's not a steal. 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to Bella. Out at third. So fielder's choice, Bella to Tessa. That's the first out of the inning. Runners now at first and second. With one away. That's the second out at third. Hit in the air. Somebody's got to come and get that quick. That's dropped. Oh, it gets all the way past Mia. One run's coming in to score.
How do I get it,
And that's pretty much going to be the ball game here. There's 1 minute left. There's another change in the outfield.
You got this, Bella! Woo! Go, Ethan!
That's the first earned run of this contest. Strike down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. It's gonna be all for naught. Unless the next pitch is a double play, it's probably over. Gets away from the catcher. Runners at second and third. Down the middle for a strike, it's 1 and 2. They're just going to wait for 3 strikes to be thrown. We're going to run out of time. Swung on, hit in here. Into right field for a hit. 1 run's in. Second run's coming in to score. That's going to be the ball game. That is the ball game. Oklahoma Drive loses in this contest by a score of 6-1 to Unity 14U. Losing pitcher in this contest is Bella Lanye. The time of the contest was 70 minutes exact. The attendance was dozens of fans. Oklahoma Drive has one more pool play game tomorrow at 6 p.m. against Northwest Arkansas Savage. Drive will look to secure third place in Pool B in that contest. Again, the final score, Unity 14U 6, Drive 2K10 1. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night. This Oklahoma